The other night, when I was putting my children down to sleep, my daughter had been opening her eyes and wiggling around, and I kept telling her, close your eyes, settle down, go to sleep. And she opened her eyes and she looked at me and she said, Mama, what did you want to be when you grew up? And my first instinct was to say, go to sleep. But I answered her question and I said, when I was your age, I wanted to be an actress. And she thought for a minute and she said, and you are. Mama, you're following your dream. And it was kind of an aha moment. In no way had I envisioned myself as following my dreams from when I was a child, because when I was a child, I was envisioning myself on a Broadway stage or in the movies or on a TV show. Today, I'm a storyteller. I tell stories for adults and I tell stories for young children. And I do arts integration with storytelling. And to me, I hadn't combined the two ideas. But when she said that, I realized that she was right, because at the heart of what I really wanted when I was a little girl was to tell stories. And that's what I'm doing today. I remember when I was interviewing for a job a while back, I was interviewing for a target position, I believe, for a management position. And they asked what I really wanted from the position. And I said, I want to make a difference. I want what I do to have meaning. And I remember the interviewee kind of had a negative reaction to that. She didn't say anything negative, but her response seemed to indicate that that was not something that they were looking for. I did not get the position, but it was probably for the best. But I think that in a way I have kind of combined what I've always really wanted, in that I want to be doing something that makes a difference in people's lives. And I wanted to tell stories, and a storyteller, speaker, author is what I am living today. And I am following my dreams, even though that's not what I had envisioned in my life as a little girl. And I love that my daughter was able to reflect that for me, because, you know, as a mother, I have to grapple with what my roles are in my children's lives. Am I their provider? And do I guide them? Am I their role model, right? I'm wearing all these different hats. And I realized for a while that it's important for me not just to tell my children that they need to be doing certain things, but I need to be modeling it. And I feel that when I'm modeling doing something meaningful and going after activities that are hard and challenging, are exactly the motivation and encouragement that my children need to see. They need to see it modeled before they feel like they can step into those shoes for themselves. So what reframing do you think that you could do in your life? What are you doing in your life that is different than what you envisioned for your life as a child, but how is it the same? Maybe it's on parallel paths. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much, and I can't wait to hear from you